Wow, Cancers. So you've got some really good things coming in. Okay, let me get you another card here. Okay, so first of all, I'm hearing like just slow it down, slow it all the way down. Okay, so this is kind of like doing things in moderation, not burning out, and slowing things down. So I feel like you've got somebody in your midst that you're really liking, and you're taking it upon yourself to like for example, it's like you just meet somebody and then you're already projecting into the future. What is the relationship going to look like? Where are we going to live? How are we going to get married? Who's going to marry us? Where's the wedding going to take place? So it's kind of like jumping the gun and jumping so far ahead that it's not realistic. So they're really telling you to slow down. I have here the Temperance card. And the Temperance card basically means emotional modulation, emotional regulation. Looking at the situation, living in the moment, not projecting so far into the future. And especially don't get so emotionally wrapped up in it where you lose your sense of perspective, okay? So that's the first thing. And it just came screaming out. And so let me just talk about the past. So that's the message for you. Let me talk about the past. We have here the Nine of Cups. And we have here the Knight of Cups. So let me talk about you as an energy. So the Knight of Cups, I feel like this is your energy here. When it shows up in the reverse position, it basically means running on empty. As you can see, whenever I see like water signs, court cards showing up in the reverse position, it means that their own internal cups are not filled up, because in the reverse, it pours out, right? So they're kind of, it's like walking around wanting love and wanting emotional satisfaction and wanting emotional stability when you haven't gotten that within yourself. So when we look at the laws of attraction, whatever we are, that's what we attract. I feel that many of you have been kind of like bouncing around, looking for love and kind of like attracting the wrong types of people because you're kind of running on empty. And this is showing up in the past, so I feel like it can mean one of two things. First of all, the people that you are attracted to. With the Nine of Cups, this is a card overall about wish fulfillment. This is somebody that, is in the right place, in the right emotional space to attract love. They're still careful and they're still discerning. They don't let every random Joe into the picture. But at least, they're ready to receive love because they are emotionally stable and emotionally sound. What you were attracted to in the past was this state here, where you were attracting people that might not have been emotionally confident and comfortable and whole in themselves. And then as a result of it, I feel like it really drained you emotionally, and it also left you feeling very depleted. And I'm also sensing for many of you, there were a lot of options to choose from. And I also feel like you went with those options knowing that, oh, there's really no future, but I just want to have fun in the here and now. And that's fine, but you should be very honest with the people that you're dealing with. So running on empty, it's basically showing up in the past position. What you sent out to the universe is what you're going to attract, okay, is what you're going to get back. And the person that you are and the person that you come into the relationship with, or the person you come into the dating environment with, that's whom you're going to attract. For some of you, you might have been dealing here with another water sign. So this is a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio in your past. Somebody that might be a little bit jaded and bitter, and they're not happy in their own life station. They're not able to move away and make their life better. So I want to say it's a person that is a victim of their circumstance, okay? Could also be very prone to drugs, alcohol, and things like that too, with this Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Both of these are people living in abundance, but not being appreciative of their situation. Moving forward into the present situation, I have here the Eight of Coins. And the Eight of Coins is in the traditional Rider-Waite, this is kind of like something that we have devoted a lot of time in, a lot of resource in, and we feel like it's no longer bringing us satisfaction. Going through the process of dating and, going on dates and not feeling like anybody really stands out. And with this card, as it relates to love, it's like online dating, looking at all the portfolios, conjuring, manifesting the right person that you want and exactly the type of person that you want to bring into your love life. And it's linked up here with an air sign. This is an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra, the Queen of Swords. And I feel like you are dealing with somebody who has this quality. This could be somebody that you like, or this can be somebody that you are, dating right now. And he or she is someone who's very intelligent. They're very smart. They're very discerning. They kind of have this internal radar. It's like a BS detector. And when they can call people out on their BS. It's somebody who doesn't mince words, who usually, I feel like it's somebody that might be divorced, it's somebody that might be a little bit older than you, but I feel like it's somebody that might also have had his or her shares of struggles in life, like somebody who is a divorcee, somebody with children, that they're no longer with their ex, or they're like, they have suffered some things in relationship, and as a result of that, they don't really sugarcoat the truth, they don't really tolerate BS, and I feel like this person is a little bit harder to please, okay? And so I feel like you're working with this person, you're trying to build things together. What you're really thinking about, what's crowning this reading here, is the world. And the world basically means a lot of options are opening up. A lot of travel arrangement are being discussed. You are also possibly in a relationship where it's long distance or geographical distance, and there's a lot of travel. You are also dealing with somebody that is really, it could be like culturally, ethnically different from you, somebody that really challenges your beliefs, that really brings a different worldly perspective into your life, or somebody that is different from you ethnically, culturally, linguistically, whatever the situation might be. I feel like there's a lot of discussions and travel as it relates to coming to see this person, traveling with this person, or the person traveling to see you. I feel that when it's linked up here with the moon, and the moon is, music, dancing, going out, having a good time, partying. When it's in the reverse position, I do sense that the two of you, you are a total homebody. And so I feel like one person wants to stay at home and, just enjoy the time at home. The other person wants to go out and do all these nighttime recreational things, music, concerts, dancing, etc. Excuse me. And so there is like a little bit of a discordant energy as it relates to how the two of you find recreation, how the two of you find enjoyment. And I also feel overall talks, discussions about, from a distance, wanting to travel together, even coming into the picture, which is really good. But you need to slow this down. If this is somebody that you're just meeting, you're just dating, put these plans on hold, okay? Wait for time to show you whether or not things are going to work out. Wait to make these plans. In the future, it's Mercury in retrograde until September 5th. So I would advise you, any travel arrangement, any travel plans, do it after that date. Just please. So they really want you to slow down, okay? I keep seeing it with multiple things already. So we want to... Let me backtrack a little bit. This air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, this is a very honest person, okay? They're highly, highly, highly critical. So I feel like they're they don't operate from a space where they can get swept off their feet easily. They put a relationship partner through major scrutiny before they decide to go forward with it. The moon indicates deception here, so you need to be very, very careful about telling them the truth. You need to be very careful about how you tell stories. You need to be careful about communication. You need to make sure that you are totally forthcoming and truthful, because I feel like there can be things going awry if they sense some things off. They're going to dig and dig and dig, and they're smart enough, they're going to find out the truth. Okay, they have ways of figuring out the truth, so just keep that in mind. So this is a male or female. Okay, what is in the foundation is something that you know to be true. This here is the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is like passion, chemistry, moving things really, really fast. The Ace of Wands is also a really good, passionate new beginning that you have with another person. It is in the reverse position, so it basically means for the two of you, for whatever reason, if you are dealing here with this air sign, there might be some issues as it relates to feeling passion and chemistry in that relationship, feeling that emotional connection. So air signs are not known to be warm, fuzzy people. They need more of an intellectual connection first before they start to open themselves up to the passion and the chemistry. So I feel like it's telling you that, you know, this is going to take some time, but this is going to take some time. Okay. And I also feel like they are at a space where they recently suffered a heartache as well. And so you're not like, you know, the person to come in and mend their broken heart. They need to do that work on their own. So I feel like there is somebody that you're dealing with who might have some emotional hangups from the past, and they're trying to take things slow. You're trying to push things too fast. So just be careful about that. I have the card of Sagittarius and Pisces coming into the picture. So I feel like if you were involved here with the Pisces, there might be a little bit of deception. Okay, I feel like that's from the past. If you are dealing here with a Sagittarius with the Temperance card, if you are dealing with a Sagittarius, I feel like there is a major separation recently from a Sagittarius. You're trying to move on with your life. You have a new air sign coming into the picture. If you are single, I do see heavy air sign coming into the picture, but I feel like this person has some emotional hangups they haven't gotten through yet. And so moving forward into the future, I feel like for some of you, this is retracing your step and moving back into the past here with the Six of Swords. Not moving ahead, not moving on, but moving back to the past. And I feel like for past energies, we have a Pisces from the past as well as a Sagittarius that you might have already dealt with. Possibly somebody that you shared assets with, have children with, who are married to. So I feel like you're trying to reconcile. There might have been some communication breakthrough and you're trying to reconcile. And then for others of you, if you are newly dating, we have an air sign here. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, you're trying to take that relationship to the next level. You're trying to be exclusive with them. And I do see like you have a really strong propensity here to have a stable relationship or rush into a marriage, engagement, or whatever with that person. So the important thing here, Cancers, you need to really slow down. I feel like you or your romantic partner is still dealing with some emotional hangups. You need to work through these issues on your own in order to make this new relationship a success. So don't live in the shadows of past relationship hurts. That applies to you and that applies to the person you're dealing with as well. So take things very, very slow. They're not going anywhere. So I feel like just don't jump the gun, okay? I'm going to leave it at that. I don't like to, drag the video on too long, and I don't like to lecture. But I wish you the best, okay, Cancers?